Oh no, he's making a post-com. That means he's going to rant about something. Well, no, it's not really a rant as such. But there is an issue at hand that we need to discuss, you know, just between the two of us. On the 13th of February, there is going to be a vote on Twitter. A vote to decide the next ability that Rux is going to be selling. Sounds like a lot of fun, you know, what's there not to like? I'll tell you what's not to like. There's a second option. We had our work cut out for us since day one. I mean, we were out of our depth from the get-go. We knew that. When I started the Bling Johnny revolution, I knew I was taking on Mission Impossible. I mean, after all, how do you compete with not only the majority vote, but the practical vote as well? Do you think a lot of people were swayed by the fact that King Johnny is more the passive type? I think it's very easy to fall into the trap of thinking he's passive, but that's the nature of being a king. He's not out there on the market selling cotton wool. That's what peasants are for. Do you think it's possible that we'll ever see the king arrive in Garden Warfare 2? I think, like many others, sometimes I find it quite hard to maintain that faith, but I'm going to keep going because you never know when he might just show up. I just want to get a quick word from you, Wolfy. I mean, you were the founder of the Bling Johnny Revolution. You're also the founder of the Nubellion. And you've embraced great memes such as Rip Cortex, Simon the Moth. So I just want to ask, how exactly does this feel for you right now? I mean, it's an indescribable feeling, really. I think if this is what victory tastes like, then, you know, I'd love seconds. Because, I mean, you and so many others have been fighting for this for, you know, best part of a year now. Yeah, and I'd like to take a moment, actually, just to thank all of my fellow Rubber Johnnies for sticking by the cause and seeing it through to the end. I don't think there could ever be a prouder king than a king with loyal subjects. And that's what we all stand for. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Not sure if you can say that. I think that might be a copyright issue. I see. Could edit that part out. Actually, since you mentioned the Rubber Johnnies, will there be a distribution of senpai notice points for those who stood by you? There won't be, no. Because as a senpai, I would like to declare all Rubber Johnnies as fellow senpais. Senpai notice points is a serious business. And I mean, if you want to talk about being a senpai, I mean, there is no higher honour in today's society. But I think they've earned it. And I think there's a very strong message that we can all take away from this. You know, dreams do come true. You know, at times it might be looking a little bleak. You know, it might not happen for you straight away. But if you stick with it, and you stay true to yourself, then you will get there. I want to thank you for your time, Professor Playz. Just one more question. You know, what about the beam flickers? I mean, these guys were your opposition back when the vote was taking place. And I know they've talked a big game since then. I'd imagine this was a day that the majority of them never wanted to see, and you know, it may be a tough pill to swallow. You know, what do you want to say to them now? Now that you've stayed the course and been rewarded for your patience, what would be your message to them now?